32 comes with a record of 5-0 coming in.
And his opponent 5.
Good luck.
Up until 1913 only. So the name, as often as he wants to. Kwanpichit's long gone. He ultimately, that's the new last name. He's recently decided that he wants rest. But most of the world is still being introduced as Kwanpichit OnesongchaiGym. In Thailand, the family
fight out of
strength punch. He's billed as a Manny Pacquiao lookalike. Whether you think he looks like Manny Pacquiao, I think there's a
color on the outside of the ring. But I got he's very composed.
He's used the family name. So may actually be the
stronger. Terrible offense to look at, and his is better than it was.
In which he scored and did 290 punches. Machenko's amazing amateur career. To his first Olympics in Athens in 2004. Got a bronze medal in the junior flyweight division. Decided to come back for more. Ended that gold medal, won it again in London in 2012. In between, he won 3 world championships in the weight class. So you talk about a great amateur career being professional preparation. He's the very definition of that, Roy.
And throwing some very good combinations right now, Jim. Some very good combinations, some very good powerful combinations, and very good foot
punches thing. I kind of like it.
Much.
Budnikov beat Colorado after having been trained exclusively by Marvin's assistants, while going to be another instance of a guy from the wild card winning without Freddie having
a coaching tree in football.
Oh, good shot.
Perfect right hand counter shot. OnesongchaiGym missed with a wild right hand over the top and dropped him with a perfect counter inside. Only the second time OnesongchaiGym's ever been knocked out. And I think we can see graphically right here in front of us that Zou's power is increasing.
Increasing tremendously.
So that's really amazing. A guy without any punch at all as an amateur or pro. It's not that he couldn't punch, it's that he gets with a world-time professional.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, what a shot. Making you pay? Wow.
Or beating you to the punch.
Crowd's going berserk here. Zou Shiming going for an early knockout.
Zou beats him to the punch with the right hand. They both try to throw a 1-2. Zou's got there first, and down goes Kwanpichit.
Professional.
6 of 80 in power punches to 9 of 34 for Kwanpichit OnesongchaiGym. Also known as 13 Rian Express. Also known as about to become knockout victim of Zou Shiming,
who wasn't ever asked to. And when he was asked to, is showing this there, and it's translating now. You really see in the pros.
Yet still capable of learning. Appears to be a dramatic learning curve pace, even at this advanced age.
Well, he had to be pretty good as far as the technical side goes, Jim, to be a 2-time gold medalist. Now, what probably he lacked was only punching power. A little punching power added to the things he already knew just makes him look like a polished or a better professional fighter now than we used to see. Punching power.
Right now, walking billboard for the wild card gym. I mean,
and he's painting one, firing straight away. I'm out of Thailand for OnesongchaiGym. Excuse me, Roy.
OnesongchaiGym tried to.
And Shiming turned to complain. Let me handle this myself.
First time out of Thailand, as I mentioned, for said to us, even if I lose, what a thrill. Stage at this moment in my life is over with.
He will, Jim, because he's a true fighter. Has to be a thrill.
Looks that way. Low blow again for OnesongchaiGym. Referee does nothing. So let's see if Zou can be his kingdom as well. So in Macau. Harold, how do you have it through 3?
I'll pitch in 3-0, 30-25, Zou Shiming. Jimmy, round 2 with the 2 knockdowns. You got to call that 10-7. It became a 10-8 round. When he put him down twice, it became a 10-7 round. Event with Manny Pacquiao. And the truth is, warming up Pacquiao, getting him ready for, for the main event. And they
You heard Freddie and Roy what you were asking Vargas for earlier in the night, which was a higher level of concentration, of maintaining what he was doing. When he was standing his ground in the middle and setting up, started to move less purposefully.
Yeah, that happens, especially with the same time he threw so many big amateur that I'm sure that took a little bit, a lot of power shots. Now you see he got his wind back. Now he's starting back with the power shots.
Rhythm much better in this round than in round 2.
Switching up,
dancing with his feet. Fainting OnesongchaiGym upstairs again. And hammering him.
It's one thing to do that, hurting OnesongchaiGym.
Oh, good shot.
Hard right hand by Zou, and he lands another one right in return. Left hand by Zou, down the middle.
Good shot.
Oh. Although OnesongchaiGym hasn't gone down. Blows. Algeri in.
Just in the last round, Zou, who's almost surprised by his own power. There are dimensions to his game he didn't know he had, and now that he has them, he's kind of amazed.
Takes a hard right hand inside from his career. Track saw in the preceding fight. OnesongchaiGym comes from others, but he himself took up Muay Thai, kickbox, basically the same bio in the preceding fight.
And having about the same amount of success.
Gold medalist. The other guy is two-time gold medalist in amateur.
Right.
And yet it's Zou here,
left hand by Zou,
who might get the knockout.
Good body shot.
Hard, regular stand. Often that's a travel. He hasn't done so.
They used them feet to stay in the middle of the ring.
And rounds as Zou Shiming was putting on a show fight as the co-feature, because so much of the crowd is Chinese and here to see Zou as well as Pacquiao.
And OnesongchaiGym go with his right hand that could have been warned him about.
Well, more than likely he's lost every. There he is, there. 1, 2, 3, and here comes the point deduction.
Go there. 1 point deduction.
We're losing every round.
OnesongchaiGym and get a rhythm going and come, and weave and come back with shots. Oh, the belt.
Just shorter than Zou.
But when you throw 3 straight shots and you see each one is landing low.
He didn't see him, Matt. Confusing for anybody, Jim.
I guess that's why they do it, huh?
Exactly.
Again, Zou Shiming is looking like he's enjoying making his opponent pay. Not just setting him up, but making him pay. That's the fun part.
Yeah, what's worse with the side-to-side movement is when you have the hand speed advantage. That's what's really killing him.
I've not seen Zou look this impressive in his professional career before. What Lomachenko did in the first several rounds against Alperi Pena.
Which is what's going to make them very good professional fighters.
And fun to watch.
Now they're converting it to high class.
Want me not to sleep at 10. 10 second program. His parents didn't know it.
They see the low blows repeatedly, like Max said, below the belt. However, they don't seem started with this left jab high on the head, which I don't think hurt him. But right there, the balance when they collided is what I think really caused him to go down. I don't think it was a legitimate knockdown. However,
Harold, how do you have it through 6?
Okay, Jim, I've got it 6-0. 6th round. He gets an extra point for the knockdown and an extra point, so that becomes a 10-7 round.
Harold, any suggestions on how I build suspense now? Not easy, huh?
Jim, I got to make a comment. There's been very, very good Thai fighters throughout history. I mean, I once went to Thailand to judge a guy named, considered in many circles, the greatest 115-pound fighter who ever can punch it. And the guy was just tremendous. Good fighters in Thailand.
Zou Shiming get the knockout before he wins by a DQ.
To the finish between.
Good shot by
the good shot from OnesongchaiGym drew a big grin from Zou Shiming. Zou's Willie Pep round, or Roy Jones against Benny Pacienza.
You don't want to take too many more shots on it because he doesn't want it to close.
It's the lead eye when he stands.
The kind of right hands that dropped him earlier in the fight. What do you think OnesongchaiGym is sensing here?
I think that Zou is getting tired because Zou is not OnesongchaiGym landing an overhand right over the top of Zou's jab, which was probably the best punch he's landed all. OnesongchaiGym.
And now Zou responds with a flurry.
Oh!
And gets caught with a big right hand shot.
That OnesongchaiGym doesn't, in fact, have elephant strength punch. Caught clean.
Elephant strength punch on that right hand would have knocked him down.
Yep.
And by the way, power is the shots that he.
Zou is not punching as hard as he was, so maybe Zou is a little tired.
When Zou flurries with arm punches, he looked like an entirely different guy.
And one guy looks like maybe he's tiring a little. I mean, still very much, Roy.
Yeah, at Jim too, he isn't as wild as we've seen him in that first punches, but they are straight punches, which could lead to a big shot. So he's still showing him. Those didn't look quite as good as these do.
Side movement slows Onesongchai across there.
That was a hit.
Of a punch.
10 seconds, top of the bell.
First cut as so a new experience for him. Just as there.
Corner inspector, let him wipe the floor.
Just to remind you, when Freddie Roach, it's reversed. Our standard. The given goes to the southpaw stance here.
It was boxing pretty good from the southpaw stance.
Conventional
I like the right hand stance. You realize that he throws his power with the right jab, except that jab. So I like the right hand twice as much.
Fourth the way he does, uses better power shot.
Back and forth because the lateral movement will cause guys twice as powerful like that if you use them right. So I would
Make mistakes. He gets from either side.
lined up.
He was doing that earlier. He was doing that earlier and run both power hands repeatedly.
And OnesongchaiGym and smiled.
Miguel Diaz did it pretty once again inside.
On that switch, just like we were talking about, he was moving to his left and then stopped and threw a very good. OnesongchaiGym would have thrown the left hook at the same time.
Vladimir Klitschko at 6'6", nearly 6'7", and he can win that way.
Fooling around with the southpaw, stay right-handed, throw the 1-2 down the middle, and knock this guy out. Which right hand is far more powerful than his straight left hand. So he's definitely more powerful as a conventional fighter.
Great trainer. Jones got his first win as a trainer with Jesse Vargas.
Got it a shutout. 77 into that left jab, getting in the ring.
And Freddie, you heard, let OnesongchaiGym hang around. And, you know, not only because the crowd wants to see the knockout, to score the knockout once your face has been busted up and this is what I was talking about earlier, early round success.
OnesongchaiGym down twice in the second, seemingly in an early knockout. But Zou Shiming does appear sometime since then to have allowed his concentration to waver. Not now. And right now,
He's given OnesongchaiGym an opportunity, a chance that he may be able to land a big shot and knock Zou out. And that thing to do is box him and not get hit by him.
Well, Freddie wants to see him boxing him in the middle of the ring as an orthodox fighter. 1-2s down the middle, the things that produce the knockdowns. Well, I don't say hands down. It's swollen, it's bleeding.
in his career, he's been to the 11th and 12th round. Zou Shiming has never been in this 11th round before. OnesongchaiGym comes out with big energy. He's
in the corner, I guess, Roy.
No, he's not trying to hit it at all. Something that could haunt you.
How could he? He's from Philadelphia.
And while all this has been going on, you have made a complete Chris Algieri. As many can't remember right off the top of our heads, a previous situation in which Roach was in the ring. Pacquiao was preparing. A bit of a passage of time here, and the moment when Pacquiao and Algieri may need some time with his fight.
He wanted to do, and this will knock him out long as he stay away like this.
Gassed, where the momentum has shifted sufficiently, and he's dealing with enough physical stuff now with the eye in the face in the 11th round of a fight, where maybe he doesn't have the gas in the tank for a knockout. So maybe the best thing to do is to limit his opponent's opportunity. About 25 seconds. OnesongchaiGym does not, in fact, have the strength of an elephant.
Just clocked him again.
Kwanpichit OnesongchaiGym
partner.
Yeah. A couple of fighters who are outmatched in terms of
trainer, same attitude in the ring. Latarn, Alpirio Pino.
Good shot.
Over and over. Zou Shiming.
The reason Zou Shiming chose to move and box and not stand there because that overhand right, pretty sure is already.
Has come on in the second half of the fight.
Early in a 12-round fight.
Zou limits his opportunity to land an overhand right or too many punches at one time. All right.
He can afford to give
like
away
that.
a round.
That's exactly right. If he just throws 1 or 2 like this, move away, he's fine. Forget about winning the round.
I got a cut.
Middle of the fight, sickening knockout performance. Got to settle for a physically rough 12-round decision.
Been able to govern that, keep him the stretch on Zou Shiming.
And throw more shots to the head. And because of that, now Shiming.
Even though the scorecards will almost certainly go against you. You watch the whole 12 rounds, and you do get OnesongchaiGym was 27-0-2.
Got a chance to knock the kid out. Oh, good shot.
Down!
He's out.
They're going to call that a knockdown. Oh, he wants to finish up.
Yeah, right there. You saw both fighters come in. Shiming landed a beautiful overhand right on the way in. That hurt Kwanpichit bad, and he's trying to hold on to Shiming to keep him falling because he was hurt horribly. And Shiming, he just pulled Shiming down with him.
And that was a carbon copy of the 2 knockdowns in round. And landed